Greg here, Green Awareness Run number 8 on Friday morning down at Hillhead at the Saltlands car park. We'll be heading out east, or I'll be heading out east for 4 miles, Green Awareness again. This time focusing on the subject of running culture, thinking about running, why people run, what running is today in terms of how we run, why we run. I guess it all started with fight and flight, didn't it? Running away from predators, I suppose, was the original requirement for running. But of course, modern running is something totally different. And when you look at the commercialization of running, I think everything has become commercialized nowadays, hasn't it? Running is a commercial activity. And I think from an environment point of view, you've got to look at the commercial things related to running. The commercial side of all these events and running events that we're encouraged to take part in, and indeed are enjoyable. Running is a social activity, and I guess the reason a lot of people run is because they run with other people, and the social side of it is pretty good. You meet people, you chat to people, you run with people. But I suppose the negative aspects creep in to running when looking at it from an environmental point of view. In all the commercialisation associated with running, the culture of running, I believe, is such that you join a club or whatever, and there's a certain amount of peer pressure or expectation put on people as runners. For example, a lot of runners aim to run a marathon, which is fine, a great accomplishment if you do it. But there's that peer pressure there, I think, that encourages people to strive to do that when perhaps they normally wouldn't. And yeah, it may be a good thing, but it is a good thing. But from a fitness point of view, from an accomplishment, etc., it's a discipline. But then you look at all the hype and the razzmatazz around it. This is where the environmental problems come in. We're all kind of hypnotised, and I've done it. I've got all these medals that I've got to demonstrate my achievements in running. But commercialisation, the money men come in, don't they? It's an opportunity, running like anything else, I guess, to make money, or for some people to make money. The organisation of large events and all the financial implications of an event, the charges, etc., the bling, the running bling, the running stuff, the t-shirts, the medals, the equipment, etc., and all the supplemental things like running drinks and this and that and bottles and you name it, and shoes, and the fashion side of it. When you look at the fashion side of running, it's totally hyped up. So in concentrating during this awareness run on running culture, I'm really kind of looking at running. I think we've all got a basic human need to get exercise, haven't we? Which is great. We've all got a human need to socialise with other people. All the downers come with the commercialisation, really, and it almost kind of brainwashes us as runners into believing that we have to take part in these large events, and we have to hang a medal around our neck and tell our families and friends how great we are because we've done this and that, and look at my lovely shiny medal, etc. But of course, like a lot of other things where commercialisation is concerned, I think there's a lot of negative aspects in regard to the environment. After all, you really only need a few basic things to run, don't you? Run from your doorstep, you don't need much at all. So the purpose of this awareness run is to think about running, and think about modern running and basic running, and the need to run and why we run, and the pressure put on us, the peer pressure perhaps that is put on us both from let's say in a club or on TV, and the way events are advertised. The Olympics. I mean, the Olympics is a huge event. The Olympics, the Paralympics. There's all these running events. There's levels of running, isn't there? You know. But anyway, so climate awareness, green awareness run on Friday. Hillhead, Salton's car park, travelling east, thinking about running, thinking about the good parts, the good aspects of running, because we all love running, but the negative aspects perhaps for the environment. So green awareness, please join me this Friday morning. Salton's car park, we'll head off east for a nice 4-mile run. Hope to see you there. All the best. Cheers now.